What's the soup, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to try something a little different. I didn't want to do a script and have something planned out. I just kind of wanted to riff about something that I noticed and ticked me off. I wouldn't say ticked me off, but it definitely rubbed me the wrong way. And that's Adrien Brody, or actor Adrien Brody's new art exhibit. For those of you who don't know who Adrien Brody is, I'll try to pull this up in the video. Yeah, he's this actor, amazing actor. He's been in a bunch of movies, TV shows. He was in that TV show about the Lakers called Winning Time, which was really good. He was really good in that. And honestly, I always thought he was a cool dude. I feel like I always looked at him and thought, hey, that's a cool dude. That's someone who just looks overall tasteful. But that all quickly came to a close after seeing his interpretation of what art is, or what modern art is. And honestly, at first I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like maybe him doing like a Joaquin Phoenix type of situation of doing like a social commentary experiment and him just shooting the shit or trying to troll everyone. But his art is embarrassing. It's fucking gauche. It's so bad. It's like an Alec Monopoly knockoff, and that's saying a lot because I feel like Alec Monopoly is very Alec Monopoly. It's very much its own thing. I mean, every single piece of art looks like it's being sold by like some high school kid in Fairfax, in the Fairfax flea market. Again, not knocking those young artists, but I feel like they haven't really developed an artistic point of view, so they're just doing what seems cool or what seems like it's gonna sell. It looks like every club promoter's house or apartment just based off of the art. It's bad, it's ugly, it's tacky, and it's been done a million times. I mean, I think what everyone saw, what everyone got on their feed was his Marilyn Monroe graffiti, street art, Hollywood Hills, Hollywood sign, piece of art that sold for $500,000, $425,000. What the fuck? I mean, have you not seen this exact piece of art, this exact artwork, this exact portrait done a million times? I feel like every time I go to the Fairfax Country Mart or the Fairfax Flea Market, I see at least 3 different versions of this exact painting. And I don't know, I mean, there's a bunch more. I mean, we can like scroll here a little bit, but again, this like Mickey Mouse and some sort of weapon or like gun or whatever. And I mean, again, it's like, it seems like a Nathan Fielder, like a Nathan For You episode where it's just a spoof of what art is supposed to look like nowadays. I don't know. Here's Adrien Brody again. He looks cool. I mean, looks can be deceiving. I think I've always had like a healthy distance from like actors and celebrities. I feel like you don't know these people, so realistically who they are and what they like and what they're like behind closed doors is always bound to disappoint you. That's why people say don't meet your heroes. Not that Adrien Brody was a hero of mine by any chance, but yeah, these art pieces he put together are just terrible. They're so ugly. And yeah, I mean, the art exhibition he did, it was in New York. It's called Feels for the Rats, which again, just like very edgy. It just seems like edgy young teenager trying his best, I don't know, appeal the art scene, like, you know, like, I don't know, it just like seems very like Off-White, Virgil Abloh, 2016 circa Alec Monopoly. And what was the other guy? There was another dude who did very similar piece of art. I don't know, it's just very pop art combined with different edgy points of views. A lot of times it's money signs and consumerism and using like popular pop culture characters. Again, he used what's another one he used? Well, here's one that's the Statue of Liberty over like a mosaico of magazine cutout and printouts with graffiti, like with the graffiti dripping. It's just, I don't know, it has to be a spoof. It's so bad. And then here's another one. Here's Betty Boop on a huge mural, again with just a lot of graffiti and like, again, just a lot of like Basquiat inspiration that is done so wrong. And I feel like it's been done so played out. I feel like it was played out 10 years ago, let alone now. I feel you could take this in a million different directions. And again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I wouldn't consider myself to be someone who's in the know of what's beautiful in terms of art and in terms of, I don't know, like value in art, but I'm pretty sure it's not this. I'm not an art collector, but even then, like, I would never put any of this up on my walls. Not that I have like an amazingly curated apartment either. But yeah, check this one out. It's like a rat, again, on graffiti. It seems like something very like trying to be Mr. Brainwash and like Banksy. I don't know, it's so bad. In the background you can see like the road, it's not the Roadrunner, it's the woodpecker, like I forget his name, but and he's like boxing. Tell me if I'm wrong, but this is legitimately what seems like a spoof of Banksy, Mr. Brainwash, Alec Monopoly, a very, very bad Basquiat interpretation. I don't know. When I first saw this, I thought it was like an Onion piece from The Onion, because it just seemed so far-fetched that something, this actor who's known for acting, and I'll give him this, he does a great job at acting, sold a painting, which what? Like for $500,000, like a little under $500,000. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. I mean, it seems like it's, look at him in this photo, just like a dweeb. I mean, again, nothing against it, but just like, how is he standing in front of this painting that he made, not cackling? I mean, maybe he is. Again, this reminds me of that Joaquin Phoenix appearance on Letterman, on the Letterman show, where he was just like really weird and aggressive, distasteful. I don't know. And then he was chewing gum and he stuck the gum underneath Letterman's desk. But that's more or less what this is reminding me of. I think it wouldn't surprise me if 5 months from now he comes out and says that this was all for a role that he was doing or as a social experiment. But who knows? Again, in a world of celebrities or actors trying to or singers trying to diverge into other forms of media or other forms of art, we're finding a lot of misses. You know, it's like first The Weeknd with his acting chops just getting demolished. If you watch The Idol, you know what I'm talking about. And then I didn't watch his new movie, but that scene where he's like, I forget what he's doing, where he's like talking to Jenna Ortega and he's like, I have to go now. I have to go. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was just a venture that did not pay its dividends. And I think did more damage to his career than any good. Again, I think The Weeknd is an amazing, super talented singer and storyteller when it comes to album releases and music videos and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't know, his two approaches to acting have sucked. And now we have Adrien Brody attempting to become an artist. I don't know, maybe he was just very moved by the Fairfax flea market or any vape store across the world. Because I feel like this is all of the art is vape shop art. I can just see this in like a white marble floor, like fake marble floor, and just neon colored lights. And then this, and then just some dude trying to sell you vapes. I don't know, it's like vape shop art. That's literally what it is. It's vape shop art. It's meant for a vape shop. Either that or some sort of club promoter's apartment. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Honestly, not that I was ever looking into what Adrien Brody was doing outside of the few times I see him on my television or at the movies, but I definitely did not expect this to be his side hustle. But again, I think in terms of this video, I wanted to take a more relaxed conversational approach to topics. Otherwise, it takes a lot of mental calories to write out a script, put it out, and then sometimes YouTube just pushes it, sometimes it doesn't. This is a topic that I think that I can flesh out a bit more on maybe a more scripted format. But for now, I wanted to just use this time and use this version of a video to just keep uploading and keep talking to you guys and giving you my opinion on stuff without necessarily having so much editing. So you'll see that these videos will have a little less editing, will be a lot more straightforward. I think that ultimately I just like making these videos. I like looking into these things. I want to hear what you guys have to think about stuff that catches my eye. If you're watching this far, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know if you like this format, if you like the other format more. I'm new to this, so I'm gonna experiment with both formulas or both styles. You know, this more relaxed approach. I watched a lot of Charlie on Moist Critical and Penguin Zero, and I like how he just talks to the camera. And I feel like you can just do a lot more if you're doing this more casual approach. And then there's going to be my other style of videos, which are the other type of creators that I also super like watching, which is Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Curtis Connor, etc., etc. There's a bunch of others. But yeah, just want to play with the format and find a way to keep uploading, because I honestly like doing these a lot. That's going to be it for now. That's going to be it for me for this video. And catch you on the next one. Peace.